Hello, this is Johnny Henson, Professor Poole with Billiard University out of Goodyear, Arizona. Today I'm going to help you set up and master long combination shots. When you're doing your setup, what I would like for you to do is set some dots up like by the corner pocket to start with, and maybe as you progress with this drill you can move your object ball a little further away from the pocket. Makes it a little bit more difficult. We're going to start the first shot by aiming perfectly straight in. I use a scientific stroke that I teach in level 1, and it is a fairly simple stroke, and it is very accurate. And so in setting up these shots straight in, you're going to find out if you're hitting your first ball properly or straight, or maybe you have flaws in your stroke. And you're going to realize real quick, if you're able to follow the ball in after hitting the first ball in, and you follow it in, then that's a fairly straight shot. That's a fairly good shot. But let's say you go along and you shoot 3 or 4 or 5 of these and you're not able to pocket both balls, so you're hitting on one side of your object ball or the other side, the one you're trying to pocket. Well, then that's telling you your accuracy is not what it needs to be. This is an example where I'm going to hit just a hair off center with my cue stick on purpose, and it's going to throw my first object ball over to the side. And you see I was nowhere close to straight in on that. You see my cue ball went over to the side also. So I'm going to set up another one of these, and I'm going to aim just a little bit off center, and you're going to notice that the ball did not go straight, and my cue ball did squirt over to the side. Okay, now a zig is where your cue ball and your object ball are kind of going the same direction, and or you're kind of shoving that ball, and that's what I call a zig. And but I also left that scratch in there on purpose because you got to watch where your cue ball is going to go. Now this is the same shot with draw, and you notice that I didn't scratch. So when you're shooting these, don't get lackadaisical. Start paying attention to where your cue ball is going to, so that you don't end up scratching, or worse than that, maybe rolling over and knocking the 8-ball in out of turn. So not only trying to make the ball that you're shooting at, but also paying attention to, to where your cue ball is going. Now, what we're doing here on a zag is we're kind of back cutting the first ball to hit on the opposite side of the other one. This is a little bit of a rail first one. Sometimes they're rail first and sometimes they're direct. These zags are hard. I think they're a harder shot than a zig, but you need to practice both, and you need to get comfortable with both, because you're going to run into both of these shots while you're playing. Now this is a zig where it's just kind of going one direction, and you're going rail first, and so that makes that's a huge pocket when you go rail first. So a lot of time when people shoot combos and they're trying to go rail first, they get a little lackadaisical. They think, oh, I can't miss this. Well, you still need to be practicing precision, because if you're not precise, a combo is a very, very difficult shot. And if you're not really working on your precision, you're going to have a lot of difficulty with some of these shots, okay? So here's another scenario where I kind of set up where I had to go rail first, So you can do that too. Throw some balls in your way to kind of set up real game situations. Let's say that you wanted to break up a cluster. Maybe the ball down here was one of your opponent's balls. Now you can hit your ball first in the combo, and then go down there and hit maybe your opponent's ball and break out a cluster. So you can use combos in many ways to win a lot of games. This is a example of shooting a long combo down the rail, especially when you got a ball hanging in the pocket. These are really, really, really easy shots to make, and these are the kind of shots that your opponent probably ain't going to be thinking you're going to do. A lot of the times when it's a real easy combo that's real short, right by the pocket, your opponent's going to see those. But these long combos can be kind of sneaky. They may think they got you right where they want you, and then and they think, oh, I've got this guy hooked, and there's no way he's going to get out. And you just walk up there and you just shoot a long combo on the guy. Your opponent don't see it coming, and your opponent thinks he got you where he wants you, and next thing you know, you're shooting that combo, and it's money time, And so that's why I just love mastering long combos, because I think long combos are a real weapon. It's going to win you a lot of league matches. It's going to win you a lot of tournaments if you're a tournament player. So I want to encourage all of you to like and subscribe and keep me motivated. And if there's ever anything I can do to help you, be sure and pop me an email, and I'll be glad to help. You have a nice day.